Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Dynasty Warriors 8 Extreme Legends Complete. It is part 10 of the Wu playthrough. We're still in a hypothetical round, and now after the successful battle of He Fei, we're now gonna have to go to Sunjian in order for us to finally put it in to Wei's occupation of He Fei and completely solidify Jing province. Back then, in Romance of the Three Kingdoms, it was a losing battle when it came down to the Battle of He Fei, because, yeah, Wu won it at first, but eventually they lost it. But now they're pursuing Cao Pi in the hypothetical in Shochun. So, on that note, we've got 4 people to choose from, and by the way, this is the first time you get to play as Taishin Sur in the Wu storyline, because you weren't able to play as him at all because he dies in He Fei. However, you do eventually play as either Ling Tong or Zuran or Lu Jun. You do that. So, on that regard, you don't necessarily play as everyone, because like I said, the hypothetical, like Shoyu's wife, sorry. Cao Cao wasn't even playable in the actual story until you actually get to the hypothetical, which she's only got one mission, and that's the one following this once we get the star requirement. And once we do that, then she'll be available for the second to last mission. So on that note, let's get started.
Hey, aren't we getting a little carried away? It's good to strike while the iron is hot, but we've taken our own losses too.
That's not like you, my lord. I thought seizing the momentum was your specialty. Besides, we may never get another chance like this.
If we move the battle lines up from He Fei, we can bring Shochun under our command. That will give Jianye further protection, and at the same time, open the way to Xuchang.
Yes, Wei is also surely aware of this. If we pause for breath now, it will strengthen the defenses of Shochun.
Is that so? Then there's only one thing left to do.
Yes. We can't let Chuan shoulder everything. Come, let our fangs tear open a path for the young tiger.
Yes, Father, I'm with you. Ha! 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 Ha!
Alright, time to get started. Doesn't matter who you play this as, you're gonna have to run through the entirety of these officers first. Now, as far as for the star requirement is to rescue Ding Feng, as I mentioned in the last part. Now, I do have to point out one major flaw of this level. Just like with Nanjun, it too is glitched. This would not be a problem in Dynasty. Actually, no, it is a problem in the original Dynasty Warriors 8, because yes, this stage was glitched as well in that game. The Xbox 360 version anyway. I don't know about the PS3 because I never had one. But I know for a fact, I can confirm this, the Xbox 360 did have a glitch as far as for the, for this battle right here. And that glitch is pertaining to, rescuing Ding Feng from being slaughtered by Zhang Liao. So, the glitch is this. You're supposed to, after you get the order that Jia Shu is coming towards the base, and also you get the order to quickly go back to base to save Sun Xuan. You're supposed to follow Ding Feng until he reaches a certain point. But also make sure you eliminate all the officers here, because they're going to make your whole entire objective to get the star requirement a pain in the ass. But it's going to come to that point where you're going to need to go straight to the bridge. In the 360 version, the glitch was those guys will not jump down there even if you triggered them from doing so. Yeah, what I mean by from down there, there was two guys lying in wait on a high ledge. You can't get to them. However, even if Ding Feng would have went over there, they would still be on that high ledge. So that was in the original 360 version. Here, you have to literally... Oh, and also in the original 360 version, you did not have to follow Ding Feng in order to trigger the cutscene. You just have to stay right in the area. And, those guys will appear. Well, they'll just sit up and wait, but they're not going to actually jump down. And that's a glitch I had to deal with. Oh, and speaking of things I had to deal with, I had to deal with low Wi-Fi because not once, but not twice, but 3 times, my PlayStation remote app went off because my Wi-Fi was fluctuating and dropping frame. No, and dropping speed.
Deal with them personally.
It's not the recorder. No. It's the frame rate of the... No, it's actually the bandwidth that's being used. And for the record, I'm actually using the Xbox on-screen recorder for my computer. So, yeah, Windows actually have that. That doesn't normally cause recording issues like that. And by the way, you have to go in and defeat Zhang Liao. But yeah, that was what caused the issues you had earlier. But back to that. But the only thing that would have kept you from saving Ding Feng would have been those guys would have never jumped off. And on top of the fact, you would have been stuck on the bridge. Because Zhang Liao would have appeared out of nowhere. It only happens sporadically. However, now that we defeated Zhang Liao and the ambush that was in wait for Ding Feng, he didn't die in the pincer attack. So therefore, we could cross the bridge and go and save Sun Xuan. Because yeah, Zhang Liao was going to actually rush out, destroy the bridge, go after Ding Feng, and... Oh god, yeah, see what I mean by the bandwidth dropped? But as I was saying, he was going to break the bridge, go after Ding Feng, immediately kill him, and force you to fail the star objective. But since Ding Feng is alive, he's going to disappear when we start pursuing Cao Pi later on in this stage. Also, I had to pause the game to try to wait for the bandwidth to stop acting up. Because I kept getting the world symbol, meaning that the internet was dropping. So any drop in quality, it's not the fact of me recording, because this can record 1080p no problem. My issue, and it's my biggest issue, is the bandwidth from the 5G, and 5G is terrible. I've already said it, it's overrated. Excellent. So now that we went there and saved Sun Xuan, all we're practically doing is moving forward to try to take down Cao Pi. But apparently, there was supposed to be something where we were supposed to use these bases to prepare for an enemy attack. But I don't remember that part, or I thought this was supposed to be where you're supposed to prepare for enemy attacks or something with these bases. Something along that line, but you're supposed to follow the whole entirety of the mission as planned. I'm trying to remember correctly because it's been a while since I played this. I do know, since we got the star requirement, we can just finish the whole stage without any problems. But there is going to be another glitch later on. And that glitch, ladies and gentlemen, will be right when we start pursuing Cao Pi. Because it's going to be like the first group of people who try to trigger an ambush from up above. And by the way, me opening up all of these bases over here, they have healing items. So if you take a beating, you could actually... Oh, somebody actually killed somebody. Okay. Okay, I get you. Like I said, if you take a beating, you'll be able to find some stuff. Sometimes they'll have gold. And sometimes the frame rate will... No, not the frame rate, but the bandwidth will drop, causing the recording to stutter. Yeah, that's what happens when you try to record from the PC. You're left at the mercy of the Wi-Fi or the Ethernet cable. Honest to God, I would have preferred Ethernet, but the problem with that is if it disconnects, so too does everything that's tied to it. So let's hop on my horse. Am I missing somebody? I'm pretty sure I am. I thought I saw someone. I swear I did. No, it must be my imagination. Let's just go across. I could have sworn I saw somebody. And by the way, folks, yeah, this too was my second attempt. Because, well, this would actually took me a little bit longer than before. Because I actually used Zhou Yu instead of Taishitsu. Taishitsu being the strongest of the four. And for the record...
I thought you might be coming this way. This is where you die.
Li Dian had an ambush block right there. That one will go on without a hitch. It's the second one that's the problem. So, I'm pretty sure those of you who are familiar with Taishitsu, if you're familiar with this guy, normally he is the beast that comes after Lu Bu in Dynasty Warriors 3 and 4 for anybody who's playing on the Wu side. He is pretty much the guy that is your point of fear, because those clubs tend to break your guard, those clubs tend to do a lot of damage, and more importantly, those clubs, dear God, they literally could chip away health real quick. And God forbid if they were given a gem in Dynasty Warriors 4 and 5. If they were given a gem, well, all bets are off. You're probably going to die with the first command grab combo. And yes, he has his command grab combo. So, with that said, I think we took care of business over here. And I think Ding Feng is going to leave and probably disappear for a while. Right now, next thing we're going to have to worry about is taking care of business with the rest of these plots. And this is where the glitch comes in. See those guys on the top of the mountain? I experienced this with playing as Zhou Yu, by the way. They would not jump down there would be at least 2 or 3 guys still up there stuck in the jump animation, not wanting to get down.
Going. Keep it up.
Thankfully, that glitch did not happen here, but it did happen in a playthrough, well, in my first attempt of this playthrough, so yeah,
We should be able to
if I could actually get it, I would, but oh right, I forgot I couldn't get it because the screen was black because of the Wi-Fi. And here I am just pausing, so that way when the screen starts, or at least the recording starts stabilizing, I won't get smacked in the back of the face.
I'll let you go for now. Don't think
Which,
you're
by the
wrong.
way, was what happened to me
Well done.
when I did
You
the
performed admirably.
Woo hypothetical version of capturing Su Chung, or Fall of Wei, if you will.
I will
So,
not let you near Lord Cao Pi.
You just gotta beat
Just try and
UAG.
get past me if you can.
Very well.
Now, we can just knock him straight the hell out, and we can pass through. So all that's left now is Cao Pi. But first, before we do that, we're gonna have to take a complete and utter detour,
The tiger never
because
lets down his guard when on a hunt.
Shang He will be raining down arrows on Sun Xuan. No, Sunjian and Sun Ce, not Sun Xuan. No, not Sun Xuan.
We will not be able to advance until we defeat that enemy.
Oh, now I remembered. I think we were supposed to go back to the base and make sure that the base was safe. Because those generic officers were trying to kill,
I'll let you go
Cao
for
Pi.
now. Don't think
I
you
mean, not
will.
Cao Pi, Su Xuan, sorry. I mean, not generic officers, I meant mobile captains. Yeah, that's what I meant. Because that is also another thing that has happened to me in the Xbox 360 version. The mobile captains somehow got strong enough to put Sun Xuan in peril. To the point where he was literally down to the last sliver of life while I was over here focused on Cao Pi. So, yeah. You might want to make sure that there is no red headed for the area of Cao Pi. Because sometimes your troops will allow peasants to beat their ass, which is either hilarious or also frustrating at the exact same time. I did mention that 8's the hardest game in the series, and this is definitely the reason why. Alright, let's switch up clubs. And I think nobody will have an advantage over me. Let's beat these guys down. That is Chin Chu, so he's done. And what a Musou that was! That was ridiculous.
I know you can do it.
I literally just pretty much, no, I just did like Geese's Raging Storm just now. Meanwhile, I completely missed with the second. I really like 5's version of the Musou so much better. Just saying. So, with Zhang He pretty much dealt with, and I don't think there's any more officers on the field. Let's check and see. I should, but okay, let me jump. Thank you! That's what I wanted to do. So now it's time for us to go after Cao Pi, as he's the only oh wait, hold on, no, he's not the only obstacle left. No, that would be Cao Ren. Then it'll be Cao Pi. So, once we beat Cao Ren, who is highly inspired, now we beat Cao Pi.
Come forth. I shall teach you a thing or two.
And Cao Pi, he's a pretty good fighter. Granted, he shares a weapon with Liu Bei and Wu Zhu. He's pretty damn good.
Ready to meet. Magnificent! Father! Brother! There you are. We were just finishing up.
You broke through the enemy defenses with no more men than this? I knew it. You should be the one leading Wu. I give everything back to you.
What are you talking about? It's only thanks to you that we've made it this far.
But...
Now, Wu is united under your grand ideals. All we can do is support you. Help however we can.
Brother, please. Father, can't you convince him?
I left everything to him, remember? I can't get involved again now.
Father.
Like I said, it's all yours. Go and get them, Chuan.
Go forth, my son. A new era is waiting for you to seize it.
Very well. You have entrusted Wu to me, and I will not let you down.
I retract my previous statement. I meant to say that he had those same weapons back in Dynasty Warriors 9. But in Dynasty Warriors 8, he had his bladed lance. But it doesn't matter because Cao Pi has been taken down for now. In the next episode, we got ourselves another hypothetical mission, only this time, I'm going to have to play as Leon Sure. Because I'm not playing her in the historical route. Especially for a specific someone in Fawn Castle. So on that note, this is RVMan985. I'll see you all next time when we get the star requirement for the next hypothetical battle. And I think there's one more star requirement after that. For the hypothetical route anyway. So peace out, guys. I'll see you next time.